Welcome to Science by PK. Today we're diving into the biosphere, the ultimate life support system of our planet. It's where everything alive exists, from the deepest parts of the ocean to the highest mountains. But how does this actually work? What's inside it? Why is it so important? Let's break it all down. So what is the biosphere? The biosphere is the sum of all living things on Earth. Every plant, animal, and every microscopic organism, even humans, are a part of it. But there's more than just life itself. The biosphere also includes the environments that support life, such as land, forests, grasslands, desert, mountains, and even underground ecosystems like waters, ocean, lakes, and rivers, and tiny water droplets. And the atmosphere that provides oxygen protects us from the sun's radiation and helps control the Earth's climate. Basically, the biosphere is the thin layer of Earth where life can survive. It's a gigantic, self-sustaining machine, constantly recycling air, water, and nutrients to keep everything alive. Where was the biosphere found? Even though Earth is over 7,900 miles wide, the biosphere exists in just a thin shell wrapped around the planet. This is where the conditions for life are just right. The biosphere stretches across the atmosphere, the air we breathe, where birds fly and clouds form. The lithosphere, the solid land beneath us, including soil, rocks, and underground habitats. The hydrosphere, oceans, lakes, rivers, where marine life thrives. Most life is concentrated from a few kilometers underground to about 10 kilometers above the surface. Beyond that, conditions become too extreme, either too cold or too dry, or with too little oxygen for most organisms to survive. But life is surprisingly tough. Some microbes called extreme mellophinos can live in places we'd never expect, like the deep sea, hypothermal vents, acidic hot springs, and even frozen glaciers. So while life on Earth mostly sticks to the biosphere, there are always exceptions. So how does the biosphere work? The biosphere is like a perfectly balanced system of life and energy. It follows three major cycles that keep everything running smoothly. The energy cycle: the sun is the biosphere's main power source. Plants use sunlight and photosynthesis to create food. Herbivores eat plants, carnivores eat herbivores, and the energy moves through the food chain. Eventually, the decomposers like fungi and bacteria break down the dead matter, returning the nutrients to the soil. And then we have the water cycle. The water evaporates from the oceans, lakes, and rivers to form clouds and then fall back as rain. This cycle moves the water through the biosphere, keeping plants, animals, and ecosystems hydrated. The nutrient cycle. Carbon, nitrogen, and other elements constantly move between the air, land, and water. Trees absorb carbon dioxide, animals release it when they breathe, and decomposers break down dead organisms and return the nutrients to the air. These cycles make life possible. If one of them stops working, the biosphere could collapse. That's why ecosystems are so interconnected. If you change one part, everything else can be affected. What lives in the biosphere? From tiny bacteria to giant blue whales, life in the biosphere is incredibly diverse. Scientists classify organisms into three main groups: producers, plants, and algae. They create their own food using sunlight. Consumers, animals, and humans. They eat plants or other animals to survive. Decomposers, fungi, and bacteria. They break down dead matter, recycling the nutrients back to the Earth's surface. Each organism plays a specific role. If we remove just one, the entire system could become unstable. For example, if pollinators affecting the entire food web. That's why biodiversity, the variety of life in the biosphere, is so important. The more species there are, the stronger and healthier ecosystems be. How do humans affect the biosphere? For billions of years, the biosphere has regulated itself, keeping Earth's climate and ecosystem stable. But just a few centuries, human activity has changed it drastically. How? Deforestation, cutting down forests, destroying habitats, releasing carbon into the atmosphere, and reduces oxygen and pollution. Plastics and chemical waste are everywhere, contaminating the water, air, and soil, harming ecosystems. Climate change. Greenhouse greenhouse gas emissions heat up in the planet, causing rising sea levels, extreme weather, and shifting ecosystems. But this is not all bad news. Some people are also protecting the biosphere through conversion efforts, reforestation, and sustainable practices. If we take action, we can restore the Earth balance and ensure a healthy future for all life on Earth. So why is the biosphere important? Without the biosphere, we wouldn't exist. It provides oxygen to breathe, food to eat, and water to drink, and a stable climate to live in. The biosphere is self-sustaining, but only if we keep it that way. By understanding how it works, we can protect it and ensure life on Earth continuous for generations. Final thoughts. To sum it up, the biosphere is a complex, interconnected web of life that depends on natural cycles to keep running. It's made of plants, animals, microorganisms, and humans all interacting with the environment. It's fragile yet real science. Ancient yet constantly changing. Every breath you take, every meal you eat, every drop of water you drink comes from the biosphere. Without it, Earth would be lifeless as Mars. That's why we need to respect it, protect it, and learn from it. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to Science by PK and hit the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one.